Hi students, welcome back to another new session of pronouns. This is the continuation of the chapter pronoun and this is the video part 3. In this chapter students, you will get a detailed analysis on what is an interrogative pronoun and how to identify an interrogative pronoun. So let's see what is an interrogative pronoun. Before discussing interrogative pronouns, let us first see what a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word that can be used to replace a noun. So we can come to the conclusion that interrogative pronoun is an interrogative which acts as a pronoun. There are 5 interrogative pronouns in the English language, and they are who, what, which, whom, and whose. So these are all WH words. Let's see how these WH words are used in a sentence. So students, here are a few examples, but before you look into the example, please keep in mind and be careful that these WH words can also be used as interrogative adjectives in a sentence. It depends upon the placement of that WH word in a sentence, whether it is an interrogative pronoun or an interrogative adjective. What is your favorite movie? What did he say? In these two sentences, what acts as an interrogative pronoun? Which are the best options? Which is the greater? Here in these two sentences, WHICH which stands as an interrogative pronoun. Who gave this to you? Who do you think will win the race? In these two sentences, who acts as an interrogative pronoun? Similarly, whom shall we nominate? To whom am I speaking? There are only 4 cars. Whose is missing? Who, whom, whose, all these here in these sentences are interrogative pronouns. Now students, let's study the basic difference between an interrogative pronoun and interrogative adjective. Students, look at these sentences very carefully and pay attention. Which is your book? Which book is yours? In the first sentence of example 1, which is your book, which is placed before the verb is. Clear? So which is here functioning as a subject. Hence, a subject of a sentence should always be either a noun or a pronoun. Here, which is a pronoun and an interrogative pronoun. In the second sentence, which book is yours? In this sentence, which is placed or situated just before book, a noun. And in this sentence, which book is yours, book becomes the subject. And hence, which is qualifying the subject, the noun book, and becomes an adjective. So in the first sentence, which is your book, when which is placed just before the verb, it is an interrogative pronoun. But in the next sentence, which book is yours, which is qualifying the noun book and becomes an adjective, to be precise, an interrogative adjective. Similarly, example number 2, the first sentence, what is the color of her hair? So what in the first sentence is an interrogative pronoun just because it is placed before the verb. In the second sentence, what color is her hair? What becomes an adjective because, color is a noun and what is qualifying the noun color. Hence, in the second sentence, what is an interrogative adjective. So students, you might have understood by now that some interrogatives act both as pronouns and adjectives. Given below are some example questions that use such interrogatives. Comparing these question pairs will help you to clarify the difference between interrogative pronoun and interrogative adjective. In these sentences, watch the position of the WH words, whose, which, what. you will get to know that every WH word is placed before a noun and hence becomes an adjective. In the first sentence, whose book was that? The subject of this sentence is book, and before book there is a WH word whose, hence qualifying the noun book and becomes an adjective. Second sentence, which pen do you like more? Which becomes an interrogative adjective as it is situated before a noun pen and qualifying it. In the third sentence, what books are you buying today? What becomes an interrogative adjective. Similarly, in the rest of the sentences also, which, what becomes an interrogative adjective because every single time they are used before a noun and qualifying the noun. Am I clear, students? Now let's have a look into some interrogative pronouns. In the first sentence, which is better? Which becomes an interrogative pronoun because it is placed before the verb is. Second sentence, who is calling? Similarly, who becomes an interrogative pronoun. Whom did you invite? Whom becomes an interrogative pronoun. Whose is this? Whose also becomes an interrogative pronoun. Look, students, this is a chart which will make this concept more clearer to you. Interrogative pronoun can stand alone, but interrogative adjective modifies a noun, therefore it cannot stand alone. And in case of position, interrogative pronouns generally follow a verb, as we have already seen. Interrogative adjectives generally follow a noun or pronoun. Am I clear, students? So here is the chart for you, the basic difference between an interrogative pronoun and an interrogative adjective. So please do write it down in a copy so that you can have a look at it whenever you want. So I guess you all have understood the lesson, the basic difference between how to identify an interrogative pronoun and an interrogative adjective. Here is an exercise which you need to do in your English language homework copy. Thank you, students. Bye bye. Stay safe. See you in the next DCC class.